Istria, Croatia, June 16, 2025. A strong storm hit Istria. 7 people were injured. The worst affected were Rovinj, Pula, and the central parts of the county. There was also damage in Poreč. Stormy winds, heavy rain, and hail caused extensive material damage on land and sea. Trees were blown down onto roads and cars. Roads were damaged. Emergency services are on the scene. The public fire brigade from Rovinj recorded stranded yachts, injured people, and numerous trees that were blown down onto roads due to the gusts of wind. The injured people were transported by ambulance to the Pula hospital where they were treated. There are more than 55 hectares on the ground in Rovinj, and the worst situation is in the campsites.
Oh my god.
And how long will the thing last?
Oh my god. Shit, the whole tree fell.
Around 55 reports came to the operational duty of the Rovinj Public Fire Department, said Ivaliano Kaspic, commander of the Rovinj GVP. He said that they were more or less related to fallen trees. I expect the weather to be in our favor and that all roads will be passable by morning. Then tomorrow morning we will deal with what is a little more demanding, but does not specifically interfere with traffic and does not pose any particular danger. I hope that tomorrow afternoon everything should be as before, said Kaspic.
Oh my god.
No! Oh dear! Oh dear!
The storm also caused damage in Poreč. Firefighters from the Poreč Public Fire Department had 9 interventions by 8 p.m., 2 of which involved pumping water out of houses and 8 interventions to remove trees in the Porto-Sol campsites where, according to the spokespersons for the country fire department, Christian Brunukalik, a tree fell on a caravan, but fortunately no one was injured.
Oh shit. Oh my god.
The storm also affected Pula, but according to the information currently available, the extent of the damage is unknown. It is known that trees have fallen onto roads and that members of the Pula Public Fire Department and employees of the Istrian roads are on the scene. All emergency services responded immediately and are providing assistance to all those in need on the ground, said Minister of Tourism and Sport Tonci Glavina regarding the severe storms that hit the Istrian county on Monday. I am in contact with the Istrian County Prefect Boris Militic, the County Fire Chief Dino Kozlavec, the Mayor of Rovinj Emil Nimcevic, and the Mayor of Pula Pido Gerbin. The emergency services have already repaired a large part of the damage and we are still available for any assistance, said Minister Glavina. A severe storm with hail also devastated the central parts of Istria around Svetvinshonat earlier today. It destroyed agricultural crops and caused minor material damage to vehicles. Appeared on HTV Central Danetnik and reported on the damage to crops. On this OPG alone, the damage is estimated to be between 25,000 and 30,000 euros. Everything was completely destroyed. It was 3 minutes of fear and trembling, and it is unlikely that anything will be safe, he said. There is also damage to some buildings and cars. Whether a natural disaster will be declared will depend on a reported damage. Fortunately, the wind has now shifted to the Tremonton and there are no more waves. The yachts and boats that were out are safe, and those that are stranded will have to be taken care of later.
Це просто жесть, ви подивіться. Подивіться на це.
As of Pula, Poreč and other cities in that part of Istria, Pula currently has a lot of problem with trees on the roads. And in Poreč, firefighters recorded 9 interventions, 2 of which were cases of pumping of water, while the rest were reports of uprooted trees that fell on the roads. The commander of the Pula firefighters also said the emergency calls are just coming in. The phones are ringing. We currently have 20 active interventions in Pula, and more are constantly being reported. Pula has not been affected like Rovinj, but which I currently have no more information. Severe storms have hit Rovinj and Pula. All forces are on the ground, and we are trying to solve the problem. It is being solved as a priority. In Pula, cars were damaged due to falling branches and trees, and currently 3 GVP vehicles and DVD moduling vehicle with 12 firefighters are on the ground, and the roads are being cleared by Istrian roads workers, said the commander of the Pula firefighters.
Понимаете, это было просто деревья разломало на части.